The universe thrives on kept promises and mutual understandings. If we can notice this, we would be free from expecting from others, but also from displacing trust outside of ourselves. So I'm eating this peach, right? And it taught me a lot. The seed kept its promise to the soil, to use the soil's nutrients to grow as best as possible. The soil kept its promise to the seed to be a container, a dark womb for its full development. The fruit kept its promise to the tree to use the tree's nutrients and foundation in order to spread beautiful fruit and be pollinated by bees and experience the full juiciness of what has been given out from the tree. And the tree kept its promise to the fruit, saying, hey, I will provide the foundation, the branches, everything that you need to fully nourish and thrive. So it's all about kept promises. But when we're seeking kept promises from the outside world, whether it's in another person, a governing body, a group of people, we are displacing what really matters. We're displacing the trust that can only be built by ourselves, with ourselves, so that it could be mirrored in the outside world. Self-mastery, self-actualization, why we are here on this planet, is to discover more of ourselves through the perspective that Source is in everything and is everything. So on that notion alone, Source wants to experience itself, and by being you, Source gets to experience what that really feels like. But when we're avoiding life, we're not keeping our promises, we're not keeping our end of the bargain. Of course, in the outer reality, now there's disorganization. Now there's lack. Now there's violence. Now there's feuds. Now there's mistrust. Because everything comes to light. You know, when people say what is done in the dark will come to light? What is done in the dark in your innerverse, your inside, your internal environment, will always match what is in the light, the outside, the outer reality, the outerverse. It will always match. And once I got that sobering lesson, I'm taking more autonomy, more leadership, keeping more promises to myself, because I know if I don't keep my end of the bargain, I'm going to sow seeds of detriment and disembodiment and separation and delusion. This is why it's so important for us to sit in silence, to really be with the parts of ourselves that we constantly run from. Because how can we expect truth to be fertile in our life when we are no longer wanting to be truthful to ourselves? Or running away from the truth. And the truth is just how you're feeling, how you're embodying, what actions, what results your actions have had up into this point and in this very moment. That's what the truth is. And yes, the truth can be relative based on the perspective and where you're seeing it. So But there's always a gradient of truth. There's always a gradient. Just with everything else in life, there's a gradient, there's variety. So keeping your promises is spiritual. Keeping promises to yourself and others is sacred. And the promise could really be, I'm making my bed. I'm holding myself to this standard from now moving forward. And promising yourself that you will. And if you are not seeing that standard being held in any given moment moving forward, you're at least able to be honest with yourself and course correct. That's the powerful embodiment that keeping promises and respecting ourselves, respecting what we say, respecting what we do, and respecting what we say yes to. So keeping promises is about respect. It's also about boundaries. You can't keep promises if you are overstepping your boundaries within so many different ways. But you can keep your promises when they are within the confines and the loose confines of your boundaries. That's what invites self-trust. That's what invites self-sufficiency. So I'm here to help make spirituality and divinity more practical so that we can experience self-actualization in this realm, in this experience. Being self-actualized is probably the highest form of human embodiment, because we're all humans, whether you are a star seed or a light worker, earth angel, ascended master. You already know that self-actualization is the funnest thing. It's a part of the game that we are here to experience and play. So keep promises to yourself. They matter so much. They matter over everything. Keeping promises to yourself, you are serving source. You are serving your highest frequency, your highest timeline by keeping promises to yourself. I will see you in the next one.
I honor God when I honor me. I honor God when I honor you. You honor God when you honor me. If you don't honor God, how could you honor me? Honor me.